Hey guys, welcome to A Teenie's World and back to another Teeny Tiny Talk. This is a new series that I'm bringing to my channel where I'm sharing short videos giving you all advice for self-improvement and to become better versions of ourselves. So thanks so much for tuning in. So a lot of folks are chasing happiness like it's this big event outside of them. It's an upcoming promotion. It's a vacation that'll happen later on in the year. It's a relationship that they're waiting for. What if I told you that contentment is actually a recipe? It's something that you can cultivate and design on a daily day. And that means that it's in your hands and it could be something that you could have today, right now. So I'm going to be talking today about how you can create daily experiences where you can feel happiness, gratitude, and contentment. Contentment is not something that you need to specifically work for, something that's outside of you. It's not this massive big thing that you don't currently have right now. And so this is like a mindset shift, which is extremely important as you listen to anything that I see in this video. So these are micro experiences which can be repeated daily, and I'm going to share those with you today. So one of the first things that I think is really important is creating moments of slowing down so that you can be intentional and also so that you can be more present. And so because our minds are always on go, 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 you may have a busy schedule, you might have stuff that you're doing on a daily basis, your mind might not be able to kind of finish its thoughts because you're not finishing things throughout the day. And so there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of things happening. And so one of the things that can be helpful for us is to slow ourselves down, to be present. This can be super accessible to you through silence possibly. So instead of creating more noise in your life, like waking up and grabbing your phone immediately, playing music when it's silent, just needing there to be some sort of stimulation around you, that you can reduce the stimulation, reduce the noise, and create bits of silence. This could be super helpful in the morning possibly for you. Maybe as you're preparing like your breakfast or getting yourself ready, you just allow yourself to sit in some silence for a little bit. I think that could be super helpful. Take a break and just take a breather for a little bit. Especially right now with it being winter time, it could be super helpful to get some time outside in the sun when it's out and just take a moment. Another thing is celebrating our small wins throughout the day. So instead of thinking of your wins as huge accomplishments in your life, how can you celebrate the little things that happen throughout the day, good moments that happen in your day? So this morning, when I was getting ready, I put these little pins, these olive pins in my hair that one of my best friends gave me. And I was like, these are so cute. I want my hair to look like a martini glass today. And that was a little small win to me, that I was like, okay, I'm gonna cultivate something that I think is cute and pretty and just do it today. And that brought me a little piece of happiness in that moment. And I carried that with me throughout the day. This also could look like cleaning up behind yourself, finishing your workout, finishing sending an email, checking off something like a to-do list that you have for that day, and that may help you to feel good, some sense of satisfaction in yourself. Another thing that I think is important is us creating moments of connections with other people. So one thing that can be helpful is texting a friend, reaching out to someone, maybe not even maybe someone you know, but just saying good morning to someone as you're walking into work or into school or a building. Just creating moments of connection can be really helpful for us so that you aren't feeling by yourself or alone, just to remind yourself that you're in a world full of other people, and being in community and connection with others is something really special to celebrate for that day. So this could be being super present with someone else. Contentment also lives inside of our body. So one thing that I really try to center and make a lot of space for daily is my nutrition and the stuff that I put inside of my body. So you can cultivate good feelings in your day by making sure that you eat something that's nourishing for you, making sure that you get enough fiber, that you're staying hydrated, eating good whole foods can actually help uplift your mood, where you don't feel groggy or just like slow and sluggish throughout the day because of something that you ate. Also, in our body could be our movements, like working out or stretching, taking some time to just do maybe like small stretches throughout the day to get little kinks and things out. Sometimes I find myself like just in my body, if I like feel a little stuck or like something's happening, I'm like, oh, let me like readjust myself, like my position in my body. Like, am I like clenching myself? Am I folding myself in? And am I like kind of slouched? I'll like try to readjust, like actually uplift it like physically. And I think that that is another really good way for us to make space for ourselves and create little moments of happiness. This also could be like maybe jolting your body with certain sensations to help you like feel more in your body. I know some people like to wake up in the morning and take like cold showers or like put cold water on their face, and that can be helpful for them. I'm not really the biggest fan of doing that, but maybe that could be helpful for you. Just maybe something that can put you back in your body and create senses of like gratitude for yourself. And when you find like peace in your body or in your movement, it can help to, I think, reduce your cortisol or your stress. And that's something that we can do with our breath. And practicing breath work and breath exercises can be super beneficial for you. Creating like moments of tiny joy, like playing a song that you really enjoy, treating yourself with something, like complimenting yourself. I think that this also could be like treating yourself with experiences that you like taking a moment when the sun is setting and like just looking at it, taking a moment whenever you like walk into the house to like really put your stuff away and like check in with yourself. Like take the moments and be intentional throughout your day, and these are ways that you can create systems of staying present and feeling content in those moments. One of the things that's also really important is because like the world is gonna shake you and do stuff to you, and so if you're able to be moved by the things that are physically happening in your life, then unfortunately it's gonna be really hard for you to create a daily dose of content, a daily life and routines of being happy, because unfortunately like life is gonna life, and if you allow like experiences that happen to you to really jolt and change your mood consistently, then you are really not gonna be in the driver's seat of your life, and at any waking moment you might go from feeling all right to being in despair and distress. And I'm not really interested in that. And so one thing that I like to do is like let stuff flow off of me if it's really not that big of a deal. Or if like I make a mistake or something, I don't like want to hyper fixate on that thing for the entire day. Like today when I was going somewhere, I accidentally got off at like the wrong stop on the train, and it made me a little late for something that I had like a internal kind of like, oh, I want to get here at this time. And you know what I decided to do was be like, okay, it's fine, I'm just gonna like get on the next train that comes, and I'm going to like just put my headphones in and listen to some music. And one of my friends just shared a new artist with me, and I just like started going through their discography and like listened to some new songs that I hadn't heard, and I added them to my playlist. I was like, oh, like I feel happy because I'm listening to good music right now. And what I could have done instead was been irritated that I missed a train and called and complained to somebody about it and been upset about it, been mad at myself, and like carried that like, oh, I'm late energy and like raised my stress levels, when in this case like it really wasn't that serious. So I allowed myself to just flow with the moment. It's okay, I'm gonna get there, but let me just like enjoy the experience until I get there. So hopefully like those kinds of things, those switches that you will like intentionally decide to be like, I'm not going to allow this to create like the most focal point of my day. It's not going to be this one small minute thing that happened that was a negative experience. And that doesn't mean that you can't allow yourself to maybe feel irritated or annoyed by something, but what I mean is that I don't want you to allow that to become the day was like a small part of the day that was kind of negative, and instead you could focus on something that happened really positive during the day. So happiness is not an event, and your content can be a rhythm. It can be flowed for you to control. And you don't need a new life, you just need daily systems, things that you can do to cultivate for yourself so that you can enjoy your life. Like, this is your life, this is your time to shine here, now. And like, I don't want you guys to go through on a daily basis thinking about how you can get out of your life and not enjoy yourself. This is not to discount the things that maybe we want to not do anymore, things that we don't want to have. But what I mean is that, like, you don't want to be like angry or sad all day. Those things have actual health consequences to you. Those things have consequences on your mental well-being. Those things have consequences on how you move throughout the day and how you begin to create your perspective of life. And so by creating daily doses of moments where you can feel content or that you can create happiness will be like your superpower. And I hope that you guys can do this like and not force it, but do things that feel naturally good to you. Like, what makes you feel good? Whenever you start your day off in the morning, what helps you to feel like calm? What things help you to feel regulated? What things help you to feel like, oh, I had a good day today? And a good way to figure that out is by like creating a list of like good things happen to me, and you can like track all the things that made you feel positive that day. And you'll start to realize that there's like small wins that you'll become appreciative of. Like, you'll start to be grateful for the things that you maybe have like taken for granted. And instead, now you'll wake up in the morning and be like, oh wow, I woke up today. I have breath. I have this. I get to do this. I'm moving my body today, and I feel really lucky to be able to have done that. I was able to make it here safely. Like, those are things that if we ignore them, then we are doing a disservice to ourselves and not allowing ourselves to feel happy and like feel good. Like, you want to be able to take the small wins in life so that you aren't like battling like every single day. And creating intentional micro experiences can restore, they can restore you. So like, one thing that I'm really interested and passionate about is like, how can we do stuff that's sustainable? Like, if you feel like that you will be happy when you go on vacation in 5 months, so you're gonna experience the next 5 months miserably, that's not sustainable. What is sustainable is creating and starting to add little small things, or changing little small thoughts, creating experiences that have emotions tied to them that make you feel good. That is a win. So I want you guys to build a life that you don't have to escape from. I want you to be happy and feel good and love yourselves and experience content. You're not going to be happy all day, but you can feel content or neutral, which I think is okay and good as well too. So if you find the ways to feel like small joys in your life, then you'll find the ways to become even more appreciative of like whenever big moments and big experiences happen to you.
Hey y'all, quick little insert here. I was editing and I realized that I forgot something that I definitely wanted to add into this video, and that is that comparison is the thief of joy, happiness, and contentment. And so it's super important that you're mindful about not getting into cycles of thoughts where you're heavily comparing yourself to whatever it is you think that you should be doing or to other people's lives, and how it's really important to be grateful for your present and have gratitude for the parts of your life and the stage that you are at right now.
I love to hear how you all create small moments of contentment and give yourself a daily dose of happiness. And I want to see that down in the comment section if you want to share. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next Tiny Talk.